Pittsburgh Steelers left tackle Kelvin Beachum stands 6'3", 303 pounds, and is the smallest offensive lineman in the NFL. He competes against larger defensive players every week, and he says it's not easy.
Sometimes you are knocked off balance. Those are professionals too. Sometimes they give you a little shake and bake, and they come right into you. You have to be able to stop and replant yourself and really anchor down. And as a left tackle, and like I said, from where I'm at, considered the smallest guy in the league, I have to be able to anchor, and I have to anchor quickly. I have to use my leverage.
No one benefits from that more than Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, that's my blind side. Before every game I go, if you see me, I go around and kind of shake everybody's hand, say something to somebody. And Beach is a guy I always say, let's go, Beach. I say, you got my back today. I say, I got your back. So it's reassuring to know a guy that cares so much about the game and my health is back there. I think it's a credit to him as a person, as a competitor, as an athlete, to be able to be a guy that probably the most important spot on the offensive line. For him to come in undersized, underdrafted, underpaid, everything, and to excel and to be our left tackle. They very easily could have drafted a left tackle with our first pick this year. They chose to go with him. Now, I'd like to think that I had a little bit to do with that by going in and campaigning for him, but that's the belief that I have in him, that the coaches, the staff, the Rooneys, we have in him, because his heart is immeasurable. It's unbelievable.
Kelvin was drafted in the 7th round in 2012. And worked his way up to the starting position by the end of his second season. How did he do it? Well, he showed me. He says it's all about having a solid foundation.
You said something very interesting. You said that if you're not anchored properly, if your feet aren't planted properly, anything can happen. You can be knocked to the left, knocked to the right in life. Talk about that just a little bit.
If you're not where you need to be, I talked about it earlier, if you're not on that solid rock, Jesus is that solid rock. If you're not on that solid rock, man, you're easily tossed and turned. But if you have that solid anchor, that solid foundation in Jesus Christ, man, like I said, it provides us. Now, the life is not going to be easy, but it provides a life where you have something to lean on, something to hold on to. And it starts with that foundation. That foundation has to be Jesus Christ, just like it is on the football field, man. If I don't have that foundation, it'll be a long day.
Kelvin's had his share of long days, like the time he gave up 3 sacks in a game.
You're probably getting smashed by the media.
You are, and I know what they're saying. Oh, he's too small. We knew he couldn't do it. He getting ran over. He getting pushed into the pocket. All these different excuses, a lot of different labels and a lot of different stereotypes, quote unquote, that people can put on you. But you have to look past those things. I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know what type of person I am. I know what type of resolve I have. I know where my hope is. I know who I am. I know who I am in Christ. I know who I am on this football team. I know what my role is. And I got to turn around and just do my job.
As the Steelers fight to make it to the playoffs, it doesn't matter what opposition attempts to move Kelvin. He says he's staying planted on solid ground.
A firm foundation in Jesus Christ is the key and only element that you need to live in this present society. You have to have it. If you don't have that foundation, you live it on rocky ground. Jesus Christ never wavers. Men waver, society wavers, but Jesus Christ never wavers. And you have a lot of confidence in knowing that the man that you put your life in Jesus' hands, he'll take care of you for the rest of your life.